Hello, welcome to my 26 in 2026 update. In this project I want to finish up, or at least use as often as possible, 26 makeup items out of my collection throughout the year of 2026. And I grouped them into different piles basically. I have the first group for the Q1 update where I have my empties and declutters, which I'm gonna talk about. I have the group for the update now for empties and declutters. I have all of the items that I have used so far, and then I still have some items that I still have not used yet. So let's get through these. Just quickly as a reminder, in case you didn't watch the first update, this was my only empty for the Q1. This is the Tarte Cosmetics Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. It's just a mini size and I used it up completely. And if you want to know more, watch my other video. And then I had 3 declutters for the first quarter, and I don't have any of them with me anymore, so I'm going to insert pictures again. I have 1 Clarins fragrance. I did give this away to my mom. I have 2 Pat McGrath lippies. I had a lipstick and a lip gloss, and both of them were mini sizes. Both of them arrived expired at me when I purchased them, and I thought I want to use them up, but then I thought, why am I using expired makeup? It doesn't make sense. So I decided to declutter them back in the first quarter. Heading into this update now, I have 2 empties and 1 declutter again. Starting off with the 2 empties, I have this Ilia tinted lip oil, and it's their Balmy Gloss, and it's in the shade Only You. You can clearly see that there's still product in there, but I cannot reach it. I tried everything. I cannot get the stopper out as well. This would normally help, but I cannot get it out. So yeah, this I'm counting the used up item now. This was nice, but it actually did go bad quickly, which I was expecting because I think this is a natural brand and therefore their products are expiring quicker. And yeah, but I noticed it in the end when using it, the taste and the smell did change, so I'm very happy that I used it up now. And one that I didn't think I would be through by now is the Body Shop Skin Defense Multi Protection Lotion. It's a SPF. It's basically a sunscreen, and this I used as a face primer, so I'm counting it as a makeup item because I used it as a foundation primer. And I used it tons. Obviously it's empty, totally empty. I'm not squeezing it now, but there's a lot of air in here. That's why it is looking like that. I enjoyed it. It's very obviously sunscreen like, so very hydrating, but it worked out very nicely for my dry skin during the drier months of the year. So yes, I'm happy to have this done now, and I'm not mad about it. I was using it, enjoyed using it, that's what I want to say. And as for these Huda Beauty Nude Light eyeshadows, I depotted these because the mattes went bad so quickly, like within the first half of the year when I had the palette. So I wasn't using the mattes anymore, but these were still fine. So I decluttered them. No, I depotted them and used them just separately. I have another one which I have a pan on, and my goal was within this project to hit pan on these 3. And I love the shades and I love the quality when they were new, but they have expired now unfortunately as well. So I'm decluttering, and I'm very sad about it because again I love the formula and the shades, but yeah, unfortunately they did go bad. Okay, then let's quickly get through the items I haven't used yet still, and then let's hop into all of the other products. Same as the last time, the MAC Prep and Prime Lippy and the Manhattan Moisture Renew Transparent Lip Liner. Both of them I haven't reached for yet still. Also this Tarte Cosmetics Sculpt Tape in the shade Light Cool Bronze. I have not reached for this one yet this year. And this Shape Tape Cloud Coverage Foundation from Tarte Cosmetics again. I also have not reached for this one because I was focusing on the other foundation right here, which I'm gonna talk about in a second. So yes, now let's talk about every item I'm still working on and that I'm still using. But I am quickly want to talk about this one because it's not a declutter, but it's kinda a declutter out of this project. I purchased a lot of perfume and a lot of perfume samples throughout the last year, so I don't want to focus on perfume anymore. Plus, I really enjoyed this, so I don't want to use it up. So maybe I'm just gonna put it on the declutter pile, even though it's not a declutter out of my collection, but I will not focus on this one anymore in this project. So, yes. Okay, but now for this pile. Let's start off with powders maybe, because I'm quite far with this Kat Von D Lock It setting powder in the shade Translucent. As you can see, I already took out the, is it also called the stopper with the powders? I don't know. And I don't have too much powder left in here. I know until the next quarter this will be an empty. Unfortunately, I haven't met my empty goal with this quarter, but still it's fine. I think I will go through this in no time now. And I enjoy it, just as a side note. One that I also reached for, which I hadn't done so within the first quarter of the year, is this L'Oreal Paris Infallible 20-hour fresh wear foundation in a powder. And it's quite dark, so that's also why I didn't use it in the first quarter. Plus, this is a powder foundation I take with me when I'm traveling, and that's what I did do. So I had 2 very short trips within the second quarter, and that's when I used it. So this must have some progress on it. I don't know, maybe I can find the picture of the intro and you can compare it. Yeah, but it's a fine powder foundation when I'm traveling, and that's how I love using it. And I think it goes quickly actually. So yes, and I finally have used it. Then I also have this Hourglass Veil in here. This is the translucent setting powder, and I opened this and I used it maybe 3 or 4 times, but I have not used it since then because I was focusing on the KVD powder. Plus this was a little bit darker, so I waited for the summertime. So this will be the next one that I'm going to use after I used up the loose powder from Kat Von D. And then this very old Wet n White contour duo. Within this duo, I only work on the powder part of it. I use it as an under eye setting powder, and I manage to use it a lot. I use it every time I do my makeup, so there must be some progress as well again. But I still haven't used it up. I'm not sure if I'm able to use it up till the end of the year, but we will see. After I used up the Body Shop sunscreen that I use as a primer, I started using this one. This is not the only primer I'm using because it's not my favorite, but I also really enjoyed it on holiday. I took this with me. I used this one as a primer and then the powder foundation on top, and it was nice. It worked very nice, so that's a bonus, I guess. Yeah, I used it a fair bit, but not enough for it to show any progress yet. For the foundation that I am still focusing on, this is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. I think it's a tinted moisturizer, and I'm so close to using it up. You can see I have a window right here, but I also have to squeeze it so much to get anything out of here. Yeah, I thought I might be done by now, but I'm not. I still have something left in here. So yeah, but I think maybe not even 5 uses, I think. But we will see, and this will definitely be an empty for the next quarter update. Another one I have used tons, this Catrice cream bronzer in Desert Dune. It's the matte cream bronzer. This is how this one looks like now. I scraped the side a little bit to be able to reach the product again a little bit better. But yeah, I think I will use this up till the end of the year, and I really enjoy it. I have a backup of it because I try it that much, but yeah, it still has quite a bit of product in here. Sticking with bronzers, this Tarte Cosmetics Park F Princess bronzer in a mini size. I did use it on vacation again because it's easy to take along. It's very light, so it doesn't really add any weight. And yeah, I used it, and I have to say I finally enjoy it. During the summertime I really enjoyed this a lot. The winter time it was a little bit too orange for me. So yeah, this is the time I should use it now. Maybe I will focus on it, I don't know yet. But, and I also think I looked it up and I couldn't see any progress, but I did at least use it 2 to 3 weeks within this quarter. So I'm happy about that. This MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray, I did use it again a little bit. I did not mark it, but I think I'm about here now. I really, really, really want to use this up this year, so hopefully I will. But yeah, I haven't focused on it. I just reached for it when I wanted to reach for it. I have the Essence Baby Got Blush liquid blush in the shade Coral Crush. This I only used maybe a handful of times, so definitely not any progress basically on this one. The one that I was focusing on right now is this blush tape from Tarte Cosmetics in the shade Pink. I love it. I try to use it up currently. I use it every time I do my makeup, or almost every time I do my makeup, let's say it like that, because this is the first one I want to use up within these three right here. And I have this Ilia multi-purpose stick, or what is it called? I think it's a multi-purpose stick in the shade Whisper. I think since the first quarter I only reached for this twice, but in the first quarter I really reached for it a lot. And yeah, again I'm focusing on the Tarte one right now. A product I cannot show any progress because it's opaque and I cannot see in this packaging is this Sophie's eyebrow mascara. It's very highly pigmented and I need to use a teeny tiny bit of it every time I use it, but also I wipe off excess product every time I use it, so I do use quite a bit of product every time I use it. Yeah, but it's still far from being empty, I know that. So that's that one, and last but not least, this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. Again, it's a mini size and this is in the shade Smoky Topaz. I need to be a little bit careful because it detached from the bottom of the tube. This is how much I do have left. I think, I don't know if there's visible progress, but I did use it quite a bit. I'm going to try and insert you a picture from last quarter, but probably there will be no visible progress. But yeah, I used it a lot and I finally found a way I really enjoy using it, so I will keep on doing so. So yeah, that's it. That was my quarter 2 update for the 26 makeup products in 2026 for me. I hope you enjoyed watching this and I wish you a very nice day. Bye!